Well, in this video, I'm just going to explain why I like to look at the stars and the moon. You know, most of y'all probably don't care one way or the other about my opinion on this. I understand that. But the main reason is that it connects us to our past and future. Think about it. Your ancestors, for thousands of millions of years, looked at those stars and the moon. Of course, the stars are in different places during different times, but, you know, they looked at the same moon. Your descendants, well, 1,000 years from now, 1,000,000 years from now, 1,000,000 years from now, think about that. 1,000,000 years from now, they'll be looking at that same moon that we're looking at. Think about that. That's how we're connected to them, the future and the past. Same with those stars. And the light from those stars, think about how long it took to get to us. You're looking back in time. You know, you got these theists and social justice warriors, you know, they want to have control over us, and they've got some nasty stuff they're trying to do. You got Trump as a president, and Hillary wouldn't have been any better, but, you know, yeah, we're probably going to end up in the second dark ages. You know, either Hillary would have gotten us into a war with Russia, or Trump's probably going to get us a war in the Middle East. Either way, one of them probably, I'm not saying guarantee, but probably would cause World War III. I'm not saying they would have, but probably. And the social justice warriors, the things they have planned and what they want, and they're dogmatic, authoritative, full of rhetoric, no real knowledge. They don't really know anything. They just have rhetoric. That's all they have. Listen to their professors that really don't know anything. That's protected by the Ivy League. You know, they're in the Ivy League towers. All you know, their own opinions, nobody else's. That's all they'll listen to is their own opinions. And, you know, and let's look at history, you know, Stalin, Hitler, and all these others. So you're probably going to have stuff like that happen again on a grander scale. Obama did a pretty good job installing, you know, making sure that we're more racist as a society. Because think about how it was in the 80s and 90s and the zeros before Obama became president. And then he becomes president, and he says the officer acted stupidly. And then you listen to the freaking video on Michael Savage. You can listen to the whole audio. Okay, the cop is leading this guy outside his house. You remember this, right? The beer summit. The cop shows up because they hear that someone's breaking into a house. And of course, the guy is accusing racism. I mean, you know, you deal with that nonsense. I mean, we all have, you know, African Americans calling you racist because you look at them or they're not getting something or whatever. Or whites claiming racism because of this and that, you know, nonsense. But anyways, he's being let out. The officer asks him, you know, you want to lock your door? He's like, no, someone broke in. Isn't that why the cop just told you? But anyways, you know, but either way, in 1,000,000 years, none of this is going to matter. That's the point I'm trying to make. 1,000,000 years, none of this is going to matter. 1,000,000,000 years won't matter. They'll still be looking at the same moon, same stars. Think about that. You know, I don't think they'd be looking at 1,000,000,000 years. I mean, obviously, they will hopefully have left the planet because obviously life will not. I think it's like 530 million years left. That is impressive. But we are all connected. Just go outside and look at those stars and think about it, you know. Your ancestors, thousands of years ago, looked at those same stars. Your descendants, thousands of years from now, will be looking at those same stars, that same moon. They may even be living on that moon, some of them, or on Mars and Venus. And you look at the stars and realize, you know, our descendants may be traveling to those stars. They may be settling on planets that are orbiting those stars. Think about how neat that is. You know, to me that's neat. Most of y'all probably could care less. But if anybody in the future does watch this video, which I know it's not going to happen, but if you do, and you can, you know, you find me, I would really appreciate it, you know. And hopefully you have to take that, and I'm sure you do. I prefer to at least be 1,000,000 years after I die. You know, you get my consciousness memories, however it works. I mean, you guys would know more about it than me. You know, and bring me to the future. I would love to see 1,000,000 years. I don't care if you put me in what type of body. I know obviously humans are not going to look like this in 1,000,000 years. okay, or 1,000,000,000 years. But, however, it doesn't matter. As long as I can see, hear, or feel, touch, that would be nice. I really would love to see the future. I know most people are not really could care less, but I do. And I want to see the future. And that's another problem with, the other problem with the second dark ages is the environmentalism. Donald Trump doesn't care about the environment. Theists don't either, because I thought Jesus is going to come back anytime. Unfortunately, we're going to pollute the waters, we're going to pollute our air so much and everything. That's going to cause a lot of problems. And we may have centuries, maybe even a couple thousand years of suffering. But in 1,000,000 years, it should be cleared up. And we should be off this planet by then. Hopefully it cleaned up this planet by then. I just wish I could see it. Really, I do. Bye. And of course, please check the description, follow the link to my website. Free to like, subscribe, dislike, leave a comment if you choose. I don't read comments, but whatever makes you happy. Thanks. Bye.